in April is the Tobacco-Free Florida Week. And here to talk about that in the studio today is Jessi Drake. She's the advisor of the PACE SWAT Club partnership member, Phoenix Jenkins, the Polk County SWAT coordinator with the Florida Department of Health in Polk, and Tatyanna Turner, who is a student in 11th grade and a member of the Polk County SWAT chapter.
Yes.
Well, thank you guys for joining me today. Why don't you tell me a little bit about Tobacco-Free Florida Week?
Tobacco-Free Florida Week is important because it is a chance for us to get the important word out there to the community about decreasing tobacco use and increasing the option for cessation.
Okay, and who exactly is involved in creating this?
Well, as she stated, that Tobacco-Free Florida Week is a statewide week, it's a statewide observance, and so the Bureau of Tobacco-Free Florida is who designates it to all 67 counties, and they have the opportunity to observe this week. And locally, we have the lead agency, which is the Florida Department of Health, and it supports our local efforts through SWAT, which is Students Working Against Tobacco, and TFP, which is the Tobacco-Free Partnership.
Okay, and I've never heard of SWAT before. Is that in a lot of schools around the area?
Yes, ma'am. It's currently in 6 schools in Polk County. We have Kathleen High School, we have Bartow High School, we have Pride of Polk, Southeastern University, Pace Center for Girls, and
New Beginnings
High School.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's amazing. What type of activities do you guys do?
So the Student Working Against Tobacco organization is student-led and adult-guided, and a lot of our activities that we do are also empowering the youth to be in leadership roles and work together as a team in the community. But our main focus is to get out to the community the importance of preventing tobacco use among the youth to even start, for it to not even start amongst the youth, and to reduce secondhand smoke and all the harmful effects of big tobacco. So the students work together to get the word out there by doing different community events.
Like we'll have something called cigarette pickup, and we'll actually go into our community, we'll pick up cigarette butts, and you'll be amazed at all the things that we could, like all the cigarette butts that we'll find, and it's pretty disgusting actually. Like,
it really is.
It really is, and we'll often find it in places where you know that there's children there, and secondhand smoke is a very big thing. People with asthma, and it's like really harmful.
Yes, it is. I have a child with asthma, and I hate when I have to walk in near anybody who's smoking. Where does the funding for Tobacco-Free Florida come from?
As stated, we are locally, our lead agency is Florida Department of Health, but the funding is statewide, and it's given to the grantee, which is a grantee that is represented within the Florida Department of Health, Polk County, and that's pretty much where it comes from. It's statewide.
So during this week, what is happening here in Polk County?
During this week, what is happening, our main focus is to reach people where they live, where they work, and where they play. So for instance, we're going to have an event going on at Tigertown during the baseball game, and we're hoping to reach about 1,500 people to just give, like I had said, put out there the harmful effects of big tobacco and reach that amount of people in a place where they're playing. We also have the support of minor league and Major League Baseball to allow us to do that, to just kind of like take over the game and really put our information out there. Where they work, we actually have an event going on where some of the employees of SWAT and the kids will be reaching out to employers to teach them how to give their employees cessation options for 3 free easy ways to quit. And then within the homes, we have an event going on at the Winter Haven Housing Authority, where we also have their support in trying to make more smoke-free environments for people where they live. So throughout the week, we have different activities going on to address these things with people in different parts of their life.
Okay, and are these events open to the public?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the Tigers game is the 27th.
Yes.
At 6:30?
6:30. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then the cessation days, it looks like, are April 28th?
Right. Yep.
Okay. And then the Winter Haven Housing Initiative you were talking about is actually happening on May 1st.
Right.
But you do have, multiple days. If they want to get more information about those things, where can they get that information?
Yes, we have a website, and we also have a Facebook page. You could like us on Facebook as Students Working Against Tobacco.
Okay. Excellent. Is there someplace they can call if they need that information?
Yes, they can call the Florida Department of Health, and it is, and they can ask for Phoenix Jenkins, or they can use my extension, which is 519-7900, extension 11075, and that will give them more information about Tobacco Free Florida Week, or if they're interested in SWAT. As the coordinator, I'll be able to provide that information. Or if they're interested in the program as a whole, we also can provide that information to them.
Okay, sounds like SWAT's a pretty big part of this program.
Yes.
Is there anything else you haven't shared about SWAT that you'd like to?
No, we just really wanted to get the message out that it is a partnership between Tobacco Free Partnership and between SWAT, how they both come together. And SWAT is a student-led organization, but it's adult guided. And we have advisors like Miss Jessi, who is a part of the partnership, who who guides our students in these different community events, or meeting with the decision makers, or putting on different presentations so that they're able to continue the message of prevention throughout our community, and where we live and where we work and where we play. And this is a week that we're using to just highlight what we're doing and how we can make a difference here.
Excellent. And you mentioned the Tobacco Free Partnership. Tell me a little bit more about that.
The Tobacco Free Partnership was actually started in 2006 by a group of community members that wanted to have increase the availability for cessation and to decrease tobacco use in the community. So what they do, it's kind of like the adult version of SWAT. So the kids are meeting, every couple of weeks or so in their schools, and then they meet as a chapter once a month. But then the adults in Tobacco Free Florida Partnership meet once a month as well to give the SWAT kids some support, of course, but then also to be the adult faces behind what we're trying to prevent and reduce when it comes to secondhand smoke and prevention of starting up. And to just make Polk County a more healthy environment for its residents and its visitors.
Okay. They seem to have a pretty good partnership. I know there's something about an annual retreat that they do as a partnership event.
Last year, we actually led our retreat. It was Polk County. We have many different counties that come together, and a retreat is just wonderful. It's basically where we'll gain more knowledge and we'll be more equipped, because it's all about equipping the youth, which is exactly what they give us. We get all the speeches that we need, we get all the notes that we need, we gather all this information, and we're talking to the public, we're talking to random people. We'll just go up to an event and we got to actually know what we're talking about. So with this retreat, we're gathering information, we're gathering facts. We're not just, hey, do you know this is bad for you? No, we're actually speaking facts, we're not speaking opinion. And it's not to just, oh, well, you're smoking, it's disgusting. No, it's to tell you all the harmful effect. It's to tell you that you're also hurting people around you. It's not just, oh, I'm killing one person. No, you're killing you and the person you love. You're killing you and the person that's standing next to you while you're intaking this.
The students also had the opportunity to do team building opportunities, and they learned leadership skills and how, like she said, how to address people about something that is difficult to speak about to some of the community.
And we've already talked about if they want more information about the events, but if they want to get involved in Tobacco Free Florida or SWAT, where do they go? Where can they get information?
They will definitely come back to the Florida Department of Health, where we are. And like I said, as the coordinator, I'll be able to provide that information for them to them. We have meetings once a month for that scheduling, and for that information. They can call my extension at the health department, which is 11075. And they can get all the information they need.
All right, well, I just want to thank you guys for coming out today and letting us know about Tobacco Free Florida Week and letting us know about SWAT.
Thank you so much. Yes, thank you.
Don't miss out on these important events for Tobacco Free Florida Week, which is April 26th through May 2nd. And for more information about these events, you can contact the Florida Department of Health in Polk at 863-519-7900, extension 11097. You can also like the SWAT page on Facebook, which is Polk County Students Working Against Tobacco, or log on to the SWAT website at www.gen-swat.com.